Hey guys, and now before I get my Zodiac book and get to the Zodiac catch-up, which again, I hate that I have to do a catch-up again, I'm sorry, I wanted to talk about Pokemon. And unlike the past Pokemon videos where I've raged at either how much I dislike Sun and Moon, with nothing being against the arcs, that they were actually pretty good, except for the fact that they turned Ash and his friends into the freaking Power Rangers. Seriously, look up an AMV with Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon and Power Rangers. Too similar. And my eternal hatred for Go. I cannot stand. Before I get into this, I just want to say this. Go is a freaking villain. I refuse to believe it. He is a Hunter J, man. He's a freaking hunter. He's not a trainer. He's a hunter. He's a collector. He will never use any of these Pokemon he's captured. He will never freaking trade them out. They will just rot away in that freaking collection of his. He's not a trainer. He's the worst villain Pokemon's ever created. Anyway, I digress. I've had this thought for basically since Sun and Moon was announced. And after the hype with X, Y, and Z. I truly believe that, in my opinion, one, Ash should have won the freaking Kalos League, but that has something to do with what I say, how the show should have evolved. One, have Ash win Kalos. Have him not even win the championship, like beat Diana, just have him win the league. Two, keep the kiss. That kiss doesn't get touched ever. That thing gets real. That is real. That is canon. F anyone who tries to change that, man. Mainly the Pokemon team who probably want to try to remake that crap. I don't care. That is canon. I don't care. Digressing. Then have the show, quote-unquote, end. By that, I mean this. When the Sun and Moon anime would come out in America and getting made in Japan, I say a whole new show gets created. Not centered around Go, but centered around Ash's descendant, his kid. Either his son or his daughter, I don't care. But the thing... and have the journey in the show be about Ash's kid. And, having cameos of, iconic characters giving him/her advice on how to progress or how to deal with certain situations. Just telling him stories about his dad and how he handled certain things. But here's the kicker. Here's what I love to think about. The show would never reveal who the mom is. Ash would always say that their mom is calling for him, or that their mom needs his help, stuff like that. You hint at both the fact that that Ash is married. You hint at the fact that this kid does have a mom who is in the show and not just gone, in most anime characters. They just have one parent. And I said some at all. You never reveal it. You just hint at it. That's why also you would make this kid look very similar to Ash, but you'd have references to almost all of the women he's traveled with. Liking really having an affection for water Pokemon like Lana and Misty. Wearing a bandana and loving contests like Dawn. And Dawn and May. Having a little attitude like Iris, even though I don't think anyone ships them. Being a little nervous around certain Pokemon or something like that, like Lily, or any other character trait she had. Having brains, that's it. Being a very intellectual person like Lily. And also having a love for performing like Serena. Doing the hat joke like Serena. Just, you always would reference or little jabs at who the mom could be, but we never see it. And there would be no payoff or anything. It'd be completely up to the fans' idea and the fans' interpretation of who the mom is. There would be no voice. There would be only him hearing her. Or him about to help her while he was about to give advice. Stuff like that. I feel like that would be a good idea. I mean, I'm positive some people get mad that there'd be no payoff on which ship won, technically. But I think it's a good idea so no one really gets, and I hate saying this for Pokemon, gets offended that their ship isn't their ship because theirs is the best or some bull crap like that. I honestly don't. The only ship I hate is that one with Iris, because you can argue that they had the brother-sister relationship. They barely acted like friends. Honest to God, they barely acted like friends. Yeah. So that'd be my thing, and have her be also like a Nando type of character where she competes into like battles, contests, and performances. Maybe not all three, but has a combination that she'll try, or he'll try, all of them. If it's a dude, more often than not, it might just be contests and battles, since men didn't normally partake in Pokemon showcases. If anyone comes after me on that, I swear to God. I just hate this. But yeah, I think that's a direction that Pokemon should have gone instead of where it is now with freaking Go, the terrorist. I don't like him. Sun and Moon, just not my cup of tea. It's not my show. It's not my season. It's not for me. I will give it a try since on my Switch I have Pokemon TV, which was kind of a pain to set up a little bit. But yeah, they have every season of Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I might get around to watching the entire series, since I want to know what drew people into this show. I want to know why, mainly my buddy Isaiah, and if you don't know him, he has a YouTube channel called Ego Leo. Go subscribe to him, please. If I can, I'll put his channel in the link below. Or just search Ego Leo on YouTube, and it'll be this guy. Let me pull up his channel real fast. It will be this guy, Isaiah. This is him. Go subscribe to him. He deserves it. He is an idiot, though. Yeah, I'm not saying he's the smartest or the sharpest tool in the shed. Go watch him. He's pretty funny. Hope you enjoy this little plug if you see this dude. But yeah, this little thing, that's how I think the Pokemon franchise could have gone, and in my personal opinion, should have gone. But there'll be some Sun and Moon fans saying, oh, but this season, this arc should have happened, and this arc, blah, blah, freaking blah. One fan's opinion.